So yeah, y'all see this. So you know what we need to do. This got to get washed. You want to watch me wash it and see what I use? Yes, we're about to use this. Welcome and welcome back, roses. This is Olena, otherwise known as OlenaRosanne, and today I'm about to use this shampoo you've seen me use on this channel before. I have 2 other videos, and it's the Royal Oils Sulfate-Free Scalp Care Shampoo with coconut oil and apple cider vinegar from Head & Shoulders. I'm only using the amount you see here on my fingertip. Then I'm taking this color applicator bottle and I'm going to go ahead and add some water to it. Yes, I'm using a watered down concoction of shampoo to wash this nasty scalp of mine, and yeah, maybe the top of these braids. And these braids here are crochet braids. I have a video on that as well. And as you can see, I'm just shaking this up. Y'all, I have never ever used a watered down version of shampoo ever in life to wash my hair, ever. Normally, having braids, I would use maybe an apple cider vinegar and water mix or something already made up. But you know what? I want to try something new with the shampoo I've been using on my regular natural hair. So you see this scalp. This scalp ain't right, y'all. I've had these crochet braids in for, let me see, I believe I'm going into my 3rd week, something like that. And my son starts school next week, and I'm not trying to redo my hair. Y'all, I have to walk up at my son's school for a orientation. He's starting high school, and I'm just not doing it. So let's try to wash this. As you can see, I didn't add that much water to it, but enough where I'm getting some suds. So let's do this. That is not what should have happened. Lesson learned. When you're dealing with a watered down product, it's most likely going to be like water and drip right in your face. So luckily that didn't get my eyes, but y'all saw that. Y'all saw that. I saw that. We all saw that together. So let's try this again. Shake it up a little bit. And gently and slowly apply this to my scalp and just rub it in just to see if anything happens. I wasn't too sure at first because nothing was really happening until about now. It's starting to loosen up dirt, and I was thinking, should I make it thicker? Then I decided against it. You know, the suds are enough. As long as I see some suds and I rub it in, those suds are going to work. So here I am applying it in another section, and what I'm doing is just concentrating on my scalp itself, using the soft part of my finger, no nails being used, and just rubbing it into my scalp. What I'm trying to do is just break up the dirt, oil, any gel. I did use gel in the front a little bit, so I expect that to have more yuckiness to it. Yeah, y'all see that? That's that gel melting away, and that's exactly what I wanted to happen. And at the same time, you guys, I actually feel it, and it feels good on my scalp. And if you know, you know, ain't nothing like the feeling of water on your scalp, especially if you're used to washing your hair every week like I am. So 3 weeks, and I suffer from dandruff too. This scalp was on fire. Okay, so now that we're at this point, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, gave this video a thumbs up, I go ahead and invite you to do so. I mean, we got all kind of hair videos over here and some other things too. So I want you to come back, and I want you to come back as one of my roses. So make sure you subscribe, and oh, make sure you turn those notifications on for all post notifications. Super important because, you know, I want to do premieres with you guys, and I even want to do a live, but you know, we all got to be here for it. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and continue and rub this in here. You can see with your own eyes what's happening. What I'm doing is going through every part. I didn't record all of what I did in the back, but you get the point. I'm trying to get any and every part of my scalp and in between the braids and up underneath the braids as I can before I go further. And y'all, I'm being very, very gentle because the front, my entire hairline, I suffer from alopecia. And any hairs that start coming in, they, you know, ease their way back out at some point, so it stays thin. I even have some scarring alopecia, as you will see a very, very good close-up view of. For anyone wondering, these crochet braids are extremely loose because, as you can see, you see those edges. Yes. So anyway, I'm continuing on rubbing this in, trying to be as gentle as possible, but at least work this in only with the soft pads of my fingers. And y'all, I'm getting excited because as this dirt is melting, it's telling me it's working. You see how it looks all ashy now? Yeah, that's that nasty dirt that we want to get out. So we'll see what happens when I wash it out. And look at this. Look at the look. Y'all see that? That's what needs to come out. That needs to come out. Couldn't take it no more. So we'll see what happens when I wash it out. Are you guys still with me? If you are and you haven't gave this video a like, please go ahead and do so, because I'm right up in y'all face with this. So I went ahead and went in with some water because I wanted to help break it up a little bit more, because I'm about to wash it out, but I need it to be as saturated as possible so I can work as much of the shampoo that's already sitting on my scalp all the way in, and hopefully this washes out. I don't know, I have never done this before. I don't know what the results are gonna be, but hey, I decided, you know what, I need to post a video, and I want to experiment with something I already had and give y'all content while my hair is still in these crochet braids. So I hope you appreciate what I'm doing here. Okay, we're about to have the moment of truth, y'all. What will my scalp look like? We're about to find out together. Okay. All right. Looks decent. I still see some residue there, but I expect that because that's a hard spot to get. So I'm using just a bit of my towel to rub a little bit out so it's not so obvious. But let's talk about this scalp though. Does it look better to you? It looks better to me. Okay, not bad at all. You see, I'm taking the end of that towel here to get closest to the braid where residue likes to collect. but I think it looks pretty good. I think it looks pretty good. For never doing this before and not really using much of the shampoo itself, I think it looks pretty good. So let me know, have you ever tried a diluted form of any shampoo, your favorite shampoo or anything like that, to run down either your braids or your scalp while you were in braids? Oh, and right here I'm showing you guys how I kept all the length of these braids from getting wet, and I pretty much held it up and sprayed the water to my scalp only. Now about half of the braids are kind of wet, and it's dripping towards the bottom, but it's not totally saturated, so I'm okay. Okay, so I'm going to continue on with what I plan to do with my scalp next. You'll want to see that in the next video, so make sure you're subscribed because you don't want to miss that. I will be using a new product on my scalp to further refresh it and add some nutrients back in. Here's a closer view. I think it looks all right, and I think I'll be able to wear this for one more week. At least until my son has been in high school for a whole week, and then these will come out. But this will hold me. My scalp feels good, feels clean. It's not totally clean, but as you can see, watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this. Nothing is coming up. So that dirt that was there is no longer there. I would say mission accomplished. And I'm telling you again, that's it. 1 week, one more week, and that is it. Okay, all right. I am not mad at the results at all. My scalp was thanking me. Let me tell you, it is thanking me. I think I did all right. And I still even have a little bit left of the product in the bottle. So that's it. That's all I use. That's it. Let me know what y'all think. And other than that, I'll talk to you later, roses. Bye.